Good morning, friends. Whether you are a student, job holder, professional, or underemployed, one thing is very disturbing. Health issues are being faced by youngsters. They are facing the problem of hypertension, blood pressure, diabetic, overweight, depression. What can be the reason for such a state of affair? Friend, this is because of the fact that we don't know how to live a holistic life and achieve proper integration between personal life and professional life, personal life and work life. If you want to achieve this balance, today's video can be a great help to you. Friend, I am Ramchandra Rai and you are watching Prayas Vikalp, a channel fully dedicated for integrated personality development of your viewers. I have got 40 years experience as management consultant and civil servant. Through today's video, I am going to discuss 5 aspects of how to live an integrated and holistic life for success without health complications. The first aspect is what are its elements. Second thing, what is disbalance or non-integration. Third thing, what are consequences. Fourth thing, what are the root causes of such a disbalance. And finally, what we can do about it. And at the end of the video, I am going to give you a small exercise. You can check your own status through that and take corrective action. Therefore, I will request you to please see this video to the end. Conduct that exercise, ascertain your status and take appropriate action. And if you find this video useful, please share this video with the maximum number of people and subscribe to our channel. Now let us discuss these 5 aspects. The first aspect, what are the elements of a holistic life? Friend, the first element is life itself. Life means the journey from birth to death, every day having 24 hours. What you do in your life, how you will do it, what result you will achieve, it depends upon you and me. So the second important element is self. Self means your own personality. Are you aware about your personality, that is your interest, aptitude, nature, level of intelligence, strength and weaknesses? Now, there are certain demands on the life which we have to handle as self. The first demand is from your family. You have a family, you have to undertake family responsibilities. Then you have got friends, relatives, society at large, and the country. You have to maintain your health and do everything what is required for it. And then you have to handle your job, study, profession and business. So these are the elements of life which are to be balanced out, integrated in a proper fashion to get best result without health complications. The second, what is disbalance? Friend, to understand disbalance or non-integration, life has to be considered in 2 parts: personal life and professional life. Personal life means your health, your family requirement, your friends, relatives, society and the country. You have to handle all these responsibilities as a part of your personal life. And the second part is your work life, professional life, business life. So these 2 parts will have its own responsibilities, demands and you have to do justice with the both. And if you are not able to do justice with the both, then there is a disbalance or non-integration. But you should understand one thing very clearly, that today is the era of internet. You have got a smartphone. You are connected 24 hours through emails, notifications, etc. etc. You get calls. So it is not possible to separate these two lives completely. When you are on work, you will get information from family about their problem, their requirements. And when you are in your personal space, you get information from your job and its problem. So you have to manage both things simultaneously, of course with some separation. So if you have a flexible approach, then perhaps you can manage this disbalance, otherwise not. Now, if there is a disbalance, then what will happen? What are the consequences? First, let us take job or profession or business. If you give undue importance to your professional life, then your family may be neglected, your health will be neglected, your other relationship will be neglected. So you will become a burnout in no time. You will develop sleep disorders, high BP, heart ailments, diabetic, overweight, depression, etc. etc. All these symptoms may arise. And if it happens, it is going to affect your personal life as well. Because your health will deteriorate, you cannot take responsibility of your family properly, your friends, relatives, and other things. Not only this, it will also affect your company's fortune where you are working or the business you are managing. Because absenteeism will increase, productivity will go down, quality will go down, competitive advantage will also go down. So the employer will pay a very heavy price for such a consequence. So these are serious consequences which you are going to face. Your relation will be bad. Now the next point, what can be the root cause? The first thing is, maybe your job requirements are increased because of less staffing, or all of a sudden business has grown and you have to devote large amount of time to your job, and your family responsibility, your health and everything else is being neglected because of this. It can also happen that your family requirement or demand increases all of a sudden. First you were single, then you married, then wife came, then some responsibility came with that, then children came, their responsibility increased, then old parents got sick, they have to be looked after, that demand increases. There can be so many things on your personal space and demand can increase. And if both the demand increase simultaneously, then you have a problem. Now, if your employer does not give you flexibility to work, then you will have a problem. You have seen in Corona time that people have worked from home in a proper manner. Still, they are working today. Some companies have allowed it. So, if that flexibility is not there, then there will be a problem. Now, there can be another problem. You don't possess competency which is required by the job. There is a capability gap, competency gap. The job or your personality does not match, then also there will be a serious problem. You will take more time to do the same job which a capable person can do in a less time. So there will be a problem. There can be another problem also, that your workplace is toxic. There is conflict in people. They don't understand each other. They don't agree on something fast. They don't decide properly. There are disputes, grievances. So certainly there will be lot of time wasted, and balance will be affected. Friend, as I told you that if you don't know how to separate mentally, how to manage your mobile phone, how to focus on one activity at a time and then do another, you will have a problem. Now, it is also a fact that some people are overworking deliberately just to prove their worth to the employer, therefore that their job is secure and financial stability is maintained. So they are willingly overworking, neglecting their family. And your boss can be workaholic. He does not bother about his own health and family, and he does not bother about your own family also, and expect you to work like him. So these are certain root causes which create all these negative consequences which I have just discussed with you, and create disbalance. Now the last and very important, how you can manage this, how you can achieve a integration in your life and achieve success without complication. There are three things. First, your role as an individual. Second, role of the employer, and role of government. As an individual, you have to do certain things. First thing, understand your personality properly. That is, what is your interest, issue, basic nature, strength, weaknesses, developmental necessities. Number two, select the job which matches with it. Don't do anything else. Develop proper capabilities required for the job. As an individual, keep on developing. Third thing you have to do, you have to keep your health at number one position and do everything what is required to maintain a reasonable health, whether physical or emotional. You are not competing for Mr. India or Miss Universe, but reasonable health is required to discharge all responsibility, whether it is family or others and job. Now, next thing what you should do is, you should prepare a to-do list. What work you have to do next day. Decide priorities and time what you are going to take, and handle one activity at a time. Don't try to do multi-skilling, multitasking. Our brain is not made for that. Quality will deteriorate, productivity will go down. There will be no benefit. Now, you should manage your mobile phone properly. Don't make it a source of disturbance to your work or family life. Use it appropriately by adopting the technique of mental separation. The next thing is, you must know to say no. Everything you cannot do. You should not do others' work. It is a wastage of your time. So say no. And finally, you must cultivate relations. Healthy relations promote good health, and toxic relations promote bad health. So be careful. So these are personal things which you can do and achieve integration in your life. Now what an employer has to do, whether you are employer yourself or your own employer. First thing, whatever goals or plan you are making, make them after proper research and analysis. Set SMART goals. SMART means specific, measurable, attainable, relatable, and time bound. And clearly communicate them to your employees with proper targets so that they can work accordingly, give you the best result in least time without wasting time. Don't create confusion. Next thing you have to do, that you have to focus on output, not on input or process. You should not become procedure oriented. You should become output oriented. Give them flexibility so that they can handle some personal affair while at job and some job affair while at home. This is very important. Next thing what you should do, that whatever wages or salary you are paying, please ensure it is fair. And whatever social security schemes are available, encourage your employee to adapt to them, give some help from your side so that they are financially secured and can devote their time on your work. If you have a provision of paid leave, encourage employee to take it, relax, refresh and then come back after a break. Next important thing is, you should ensure that job being assigned to an employee matches with his personality, capability, etc. And if there is a gap, please train them to remove the deficiencies so that they can give their best. Also, you should ensure that periodical outdoor activities are conducted, cultural activities are conducted, so that people are refreshed, positive work culture develops in the organization, and productivity improves. So as an employer, you have to do certain things. Now what government can do? Government should do three things. Number one, whatever social security schemes are there, they should be popularized, simplified, and employers should be encouraged to adopt that for their employees. Give some incentive. Second thing, government should frame proper working rules, working hour rules. Like in railway, specific working rules are there for guard, driver, etc., etc. All category of people. And they cannot be taken work more than that. They have to be given proper rest at proper interval, and rest has to be very good. Third thing government has to do, have a look at educational system, what capability they are building. If they are not able to build proper capability, people remain unemployable, then there is a problem. So this is the role of government. Friend, I have completed my discussion how you can manage. Now the exercise what you have to do. Fourth thing, first thing, are you aware about your personality, interest, aptitude, nature, your level of intelligence, and strength and weakness? Number two, have you selected a job which matches with your personality, or you are doing some other job? What is your plan? Third thing, please keep yourself in the position in reference to whatever I have discussed as dues for individual as employer, and ascertain where you are failing or you have shortcomings. And lastly, after having all these things, draw action plan. What you propose to do and how, and by what time you will complete it. If you want, you can share with me whatever you have found out of it. Friend, with this I will, stop this discussion today, and again request you that please share this video with the maximum number of people and subscribe to our channel. One thing more, always try to read good thing, see good thing, and listen good thing, so that good information enters you become better day by day, your personality becomes better day by day, or chances of success also improve. Friend, be happy, take care of your health, and try to improve yourself day by day. Thank you very much for listening me and giving me so much time. I am sure that you will share this video with maximum number of people. Thank you again. Bolu.